Greetings, all my fellow monsters and ghouls out there. This is the terrors of Halloween. Alright, guys, the moment you all been waiting for, it is time to do the haunt walkthrough of Dr. Nevillestones' Graveyard House of Terror. So yes, we are officially doing the nighttime tour. And yes, I also did get a couple of things for the haunt today, but I will show you that in a moment, as soon as we start the walkthrough in the nighttime. Alright guys, let's don't waste any time. Let's go through Dr. Nevillestones' Graveyard House of Terror in the dark. Alright guys, let's get ready for this nighttime tour. Alright, here we go. We are about to enter the haunt of Dr. Nevillestones' Graveyard House of Terror. And yes, like I mentioned before, we'll have the haunt rules guy right here. Do not touch the monsters and they will not touch you. And do not touch the props either. Of course, he'll be right there, standing there, telling all the haunt rules like what I mentioned before. And he will open... Oh yes, I can't forget to show this, the fabric like what I showed you guys in the daytime walkthrough. So yeah, so here's the creepy black fabric I have right here. And the chains of death that I have right here. Alright, so let's get ready to go through Dr. Nevillestones' Graveyard House of Terror in the nighttime. Alright, they're gonna close, and he's gonna close that as soon as the guests come through. And yes, here we still got my tombstone right here. As you enter, you see the bones of Dr. Nevillestones' victims. Right there's the tombstone. It says rest in peace with the creepy candles on it right there. If you guys can see. So yeah, there it is. So they're gonna walk right down this way. And oh yes, I still got the other tombstone that says, in a loving memory, rest in peace. Alright, okay, yes, so these are some of the new stuff that I got today. Oh, well, actually, this came in yesterday. So I got a keep out sign right there. It's got a spider and some bats right there. And it says keep out. It's got like, yes, as you guys can see, there's like blood on it, as you guys can see. So yes, so I got that yesterday for my haunt. Yeah, so yeah, that'll basically be in the backyard. So you guys get to see the keep out sign right there. Oh yes, and I got yes, and this also came in today. This is brand new from my haunt. It got some tombstones with like a creepy, super spooky skull right there. It says rest in peace, and right next to it, and got this skull right there, of a tombstone, of a skull right there coming out of the tombstone basically. So yeah, so these are my new tombstones that I got right here. So yes, those are brand new for this year, and the creepy keep out sign with blood, and it's got bats all over it. So yes, all right. So like I mentioned before, that's where we're gonna have that one actor that's gonna hide behind that tree right over there, and they're all gonna go this way, not down that way, like I mentioned before in the daytime walkthrough video. Yes, I still got this creepy tombstone right here. And oh yes, and we'll still have that gravedigger guy stand right there, and then he'll scare the guests as they come through. And yes, also, I'm thinking about putting a fog machine right here. So basically, it'll fog up the whole entire place of the haunt. So yeah, so basically, I'll have a fog machine, right here. I'll probably like put like a chair right here in this area, and then I'll like a fog machine hooked up. And also, I'm planning on putting a fog machine in the front yard area as well. That kind of scared me for a moment. That light just turned on. Oh yeah, it usually does that time to time. But yeah, it's okay. But yeah, so like I mentioned before, I'll have a fog machine right here, and I'm planning on putting some in the front yard too. So basically, I'll have 2 fog machines right here, and then also be in the front yard as well. So yeah, I definitely want to cover that. Yes, and we'll still have that gravedigger guy right there, like I mentioned before. He'll still hide. He'll still stand completely still right there and scare the guests. That's the gravedigger spot, and there's his tombstone. Oh yes, this is also brand new. Actually, this came in Yeah, I also got. Oh yes, I also have like a spider right there. Oh yes, it also came with. It also came with a tombstone that I will show you guys in a minute. So yeah, so I got that right there. The bones and the rows that won't stay, kind of like that, but it's okay. It's old anyway, so so yeah. All right, they're gonna go right over here. Got that tombstone over there, and that's where that person's gonna hide, behind that tree right there. That's his scare spot, and then that's when the other grave digger is gonna stand completely still right there, and then scare the guests, and and creep him out for a moment, and then he'll open the gate for them, like so. All right, he's gonna open it. There we go. All right, we are gonna continue in the front yard of the haunt. All right, and yes, like what I mentioned before, we're gonna have that scarecrow guy right there, and then basically as soon as the guests come out this way, and then they'll see a scarecrow, they'll think it's a prop, and then that's when he's gonna make his move and jump out at the guests, and it'll scare the living heck out of them right here in that spot. Oh yeah, I kind of wish I had like corn stalks I can put right over here or something like that. So yeah, I could try to do that. I wish I could like put like a little bit of corn stalks over there and like make like a scarecrow post, and he'll pretend like he's on a scarecrow post. So yeah, so that is the scarecrow spot right there. So there is his spot. So yeah, so how did you get scared by the scarecrow? You come up here. Okay, yes, this is what I wanted to show you. This is brand new that came in today. So yes, check this out. A brand new tombstone for my haunt of Dr. Nevillestones' Graveyard House of Terror haunt. So yes, I just turned this on. His eyes light up right there. And if you can see right there, it says haunted right next to those skeleton hands that are coming out of the ground. So yes, this is brand new. I actually like this. This looks really, really cool. So yeah, just check it out. The haunted tombstone. Yeah, that looks really cool. Oh yes, I kind of moved my cemetery gate because they look kind of like messed up, and yeah, and I basically just fixed them today. So yeah, I got that all set up, and this is new as well. This is my bag of. Oh yeah. Also, there was like a bag of bones in it, and then I basically got all the bones out and spread it all around the graveyard site. Yeah, check it out. That looks really cool. Yes. Oh yes. Yeah. Because of all the skeleton bone parts, the head of the skull, the skeleton hands. And I'm not sure. I think is that your shin? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what kind of bone part that is. And there's some leg bones here, and I'm still not sure what that bone is right there. And there's another one I got right there. That's your spinal cord right there. Got a spinal cord bone and some feet for it as well. And then I basically moved that guy. That skeleton guy that was coming out of the ground. And yeah, then I basically moved him right here in the front yard. So why not? He can be in the front yard of the haunt. So yeah, definitely love that tombstone. I love how it looks right there. Yeah, just look at basically it's got all the skulls on it right there. Yeah, right there says haunted, and there's those creepy glowing lights. That's so cool. Oh yes, and I still got my Reaper tombstone right there. So I can't forget to show that. Okay, and yes, I also did get a couple of new themes. So this is new. Right there says no enter, watch out, with the Grim Reaper on it here, and also there's a little pumpkin you can see right there, and it's got like blood all over that sign. And right here, it also says dead right there with all the skeleton bone parts. That spells dead. Oh yeah, that looks really, really cool. And over here, this is supposed to, so I have another one over here. It says Happy Halloween on it. And it's got like a skull on it right there. And it's got some blood splatters and some creepy zombie hands here that's coming out of the ground. Yes, that looks really cool. So that's basically when you exit the haunt and you get to meet John the Caretaker and Dr. Nevillestone, the main character of the haunt. And then when you get your candy, just go right over here and exit through this way. Right down that way. So yeah, and you guys can pass the Happy Halloween sign right there. So yeah, there's that right there. Okay, yes, and I do want to talk about some other ones I have that's new this year. Yes, and he's new. He just came in the mail today. Got this crawling zombie right here. Yes, oh yes, I still got my other one right there, like I showed you guys in the daytime walkthrough of the haunt. Yes, I still got that zombie coming out of the ground. Oh yeah, he looks really cool. I really love how he turned out. Like he's got like some blood right there. Part of his flesh is like tearing off, and his chin right there, if you guys can see. Yeah, it looks really, really cool. So yeah, that's basically new this year, and that tombstone is new, and some of the signs you saw in the backyard was new, and the no enter watch out sign right there. If it can unblur, okay. The dead sign is new with the skeleton bones on it, and the Happy Halloween sign is new as well. Yes, that's really cool. Okay, yes, and let's talk about let's talk about the scare scenes now. Okay, yes. So as you get scared by the scarecrow, as you come from that gate over there, like what I mentioned before, as soon as that one actor lets you in, out of this way, you get jump scared by the scarecrow, right there. That's the scarecrow spot, and then you go over here. That's where we have a one actor right over here. Maybe basically you'd be like a creature or a monster or something like that. So basically you hide right there like what I showed you guys before in the daytime walkthrough of the haunt. And then soon as you go this way, I will have a Bluetooth speaker that's going to be hidden somewhere. I'm not going to give away the secrets. Nope, I am not going to give away the secrets. So basically the basically the zombie noise will creep them out, and then it'll scare the guests as they walk right next to those zombies. They're about to go that way, and on the porch to meet John the Caretaker and the main character Dr. Nevillestone. So as they get jump scared by the zombie noise, by that Bluetooth speaker, and then that's where we're gonna have that guy right there that's dressed as the Gravedigger, or maybe a monster or a creature that was summoned by Dr. Nevillestone, and then basically he'll run at them and charge right at them, like what I showed you guys in the daytime walkthrough. If you guys want to go check out that daytime walkthrough of the haunt, go check it out. It's on the Terrors of Halloween channel. So yeah, so after that scare's done, so still want to show you guys this still. Then beware, go back, because Dr. Nevillestone does not like trespassers. Oh yeah, I know. I got some of the old tombstones out for the front yards. Not new. I had for a while actually. Got that tombstone over there, and then then I got this one out today as well. There's that tombstone right there. Yeah, I know, it looks pretty old. All the coloring has came off of it from all that rain through all those past years that has been raining, and then basically it kind of took off all the color off of it. Got that tombstone with the pirate swords and the skull in the middle, and I got this guy, this graveyard ghoul, right there. And yes, still got that tombstone right there. Yep, there's that one, and the rose. And we still got my hanging dead friend. That's one of Dr. Nevillestone's victims. That's just hanging around.
Help! Set me free! Someone help!
Alright, so yeah, there he is right there. Okay, yeah, so as all those scare scenes are done, while that Bluetooth speaker is playing with all the zombie noises, and we'll have that one actor. It's going to be right there, standing completely still behind that tree. He's going to run down and charge at them and scare them. So that will be a good scare. So yeah, so as that scare scene is done, they're all going to go up here. And they'll meet John the Caretaker. Oh yes, this also came with the tombstone pack as well, with all these rats and everything. I didn't know where to put them and everything. So here, I'll just kind of move them out of the way here. That way it won't be in John the caretaker's seat. I'm sorry, John the caretaker. I'll get all those rats out of the way for you, sir. There we go. So so John the caretaker will sit right there, and then basically he'll like what I showed you before in the daytime walkthrough. He'll have his head down, and then he'll scare the guests as they come on the deck side, and and then he'll show them the dead body that's in the coffin, like what I showed you in the daytime walkthrough. He'll open it like so. Yeah, there's a Velcro on it, and then he'll open it, and then he'll show the dead body. Oh, hold on, I gotta get the other one. Here we go. Yep, and he'll show that right there. He'll talk about the rotting corpse that's in the coffin. He'll say like this fellow has been in this coffin for 300 years, and his soul will never rest. He's he can say something like that, and like say like, I buried him long ago. Dr. Nevillestone told me to do it. He told me to bury this body. Now this body has been here for 300 years. I think we should bring him back from the dead. So while he's talking about the dead body, and when he's done talking about it, then he'll close the casket, or like so, and then that's when he'll get Dr. Nevillestone to come out here, and then he'll bang on the door and said, "Fresh meat." And then he'll get him out here, and then that's when you guys will meet the doctor. Then he will interact with the guests and just creep him out and say, "You're my next experiment. You're all gonna die here. No one ever survives here." Here, I know, I'll show you guys in person. You guys will never survive my graveyard. You should all leave now before you die. You're gonna be my next experiment. And you, basically you are gonna be my next experiment. So that is basically what he'll do. He will talk to the guests and creep him out, saying, "You're my next experiment. I've been waiting for a living soul for basically he'll say like, I've been waiting for a living soul for quite some time, or for a while, to come by my land." So oh yes, and also I still got this guy right here, my graveyard clown with no fingers. Yes, his fingers got all chopped off. I got my hanging bat still right there. Here's my other ghoul of the graveyard. He's not turning around here. Yeah, there he is. There's my graveyard ghoul. Got a bloody ear. Still got the cobwebs. And yes, that's that new spider that came with the tombstone pack that goes with that. That's where it came with. And so I put the spider right there. Yeah, why not? He can be on the cobweb crawling around. So then and after Dr. Nevillestone is like interacting with the guests, he's saying like, "You're my next experiment. You're all gonna die here. No one ever survives here while they walk through my land, because you're all gonna be my next experiment." And then he'll say something like that, and then you'll get your Halloween candy. I promise you guys, you'll get your Halloween candy from Dr. Nevillestone and John the caretaker as well. And and you'll still get to meet Dr. Nevillestone's father that was brought back from the dead, like when I mentioned in the story about the haunt. So so basically he'll be like a walking corpse. But basically he won't really say anything. Basically he's a zombie because Dr. Nevillestone brought him back from the dead. Dr. Nevillestone's father that was brought back after like what I mentioned before, he had he had that that experiment accident while he was doing his experiments in his lab. Then Dr. Nevillestone's father, all that acid went on his face, and then he basically turned into a skull, and then then Dr. Nevillestone gave him a new face. So if you want to check out that story, it's on there. If you guys want to listen to the whole story, yes, the old name, The Terror of Moore Street House, but that's not the name no more. It's something better. It's a better name. called Dr. Nevillestones' Graveyard House of Terror that is filled with monsters and ghouls, gravediggers, monsters all over the graveyard, watching for trespassers that trespass Dr. Nevillestones' land. So, yes. Okay, yes. I hope you guys enjoyed this nighttime walkthrough. I did. That was a lot of fun. But still, I still gotta get some actors. I still need to get some actors. I don't know who, but still. I mean, if you guys live by the Missouri area or something like that, maybe come yeah, I mean, like we'll get you, yeah, come over here, and then we'll get your guys' scare spots going in the backyard, and then basically in the front yard as well. So I still need some actors. I still haven't got any yet, and so basically I will get on that. So we need monsters, we need creatures, and basically we need a scarecrow actor. One scarecrow guy that we need, because basically there's one scarecrow actor that's like what I showed you guys before. That's over there in that area. That's where that scarecrow guy is gonna be, scaring the guests as they come through that gate, and wah, and then the scarecrow guy will get him. So yes, that is what I need as well. I need some people that can like dress up in some creature costumes and some monster costumes and like a werewolf or something like that. Yeah, so basically, yeah, that's maybe like a couple of zombies or something like, but not too much. I don't need too much zombies, just a little bit, just a little bit of zombies. But basically, like I mentioned in the story of about Dr. Nevillestone, he used that book to summon all of those creatures. So basically, he opens a doorway to all of the monsters where they can all come out, and then that's what he did. And then he summoned all of the monsters and creatures of the night to watch over the graveyard. If any trespassers come by his graveyard, those Dr. Nevillestones' creatures and monsters and ghouls will get them all, and including Dr. Nevillestone. And then basically, you're his next patient to do his experiments. So, yes. Okay, yes, but that is it for this nighttime walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my new stuff that I got, like the crawling zombie that I got right there. That's our new guy. He's our new tradition this year. Yeah, yeah, crawling zombie, and he's right next to that tombstone right there. And yeah, I still got and then that's all new right there. The tombstone that says haunted right there, and the skeleton arms are coming out of the ground. And then there's the flower of the rose and the bones, and no enter, watch out, dead with the skeleton bones on it. And the Happy Halloween sign as you exit through the haunt of Dr. Nevillestone's Graveyard House of Terror. So, yeah. Okay, so I think I made a decision of what I'm going to do with the haunt. So, I am basically going to play the main character. Surprised? Yes, I have decided that I am going to play the main character, Dr. Nevillestone, aka Dr. David Nevillestone. That's his full name. So yes, so that is basically what I'm gonna do. After Halloween Haunted Worlds of Fun is over, then I will try to do my best. I don't know what actors I'm gonna get. Maybe some people that I know. Maybe hold on, I'm trying to think. Uh maybe maybe some of my friends out there. I don't know if you guys want to do it or not. My friends at Cornstalkers, at Worlds of Fun's Halloween Haunt. If you guys want to join me for the haunt of Dr. Nevillestone's Graveyard House of Terror, we need some monsters and ghouls, and basically to get you guys some scare spots from the front yard and also in the backyard as well. So if you're guys watching this out there from my Cornstalker team, if you guys want to join me, Dr. Nevillestone's Graveyard House of Terror haunt, we will get your guys' costumes, but basically it's got to be monsters, creatures, and yeah, and just a little bit of zombies. Not too much zombies, because there's basically not just zombies. There's more than zombies. Like there's like monsters and creatures, like so much monsters, and like a scarecrow. One scarecrow actor. We need one scarecrow actor. Then that is it. Yeah, so yeah, and it can be anything. A werewolf that will basically fit in with the haunt, and okay, maybe like the Grim Reaper or something like that. Maybe the Grim Reaper can fit in with the haunt as well. So yes, Cornstalker team, if you guys watching this, if you want to join the haunt, it is 527, or I don't know, I don't know if I should give that my address away. That'll be kind of, or yeah. So if you want to join me, it is at 527 North Morris Avenue. I don't know if you guys are watching this, my Cornstalker team. So yes, if you want to join me for the haunt of Dr. Nevillestone's Graveyard House of Terror, yes, it is right here in Liberty, Missouri, on North Morse Avenue. So yes, and yes, like I said before, I will be playing the main character, and yes, I do have a doctor outfit, so I don't need to get one at Spirit Halloween or anything like that. So yes, I already I already have a doctor outfit that I can wear, and basically I'll have the goggles, and I'll probably put like a little bit of blood on me, like have like blood splattered all over my face and everything like that. So yes, I definitely need to try to get some actors for the haunt, some monsters and some creatures, and of course me. I'm playing the main character, Dr. Neville Stone. And yes, that's basically it. So yeah, but it's not going on right now. Basically, we're gonna do it after Worlds of Fun's Halloween haunt is over, and then I'll try to do my best to get some actors. Hopefully, I can, or I don't know. I gotta see what I can do. I need to get some actors for the haunt of Dr. Nevillestone's Graveyard House of Terror. So yes, my arm is getting tired. My arm is getting tired. And yes, if you guys want to come out to Worlds of Fun's Halloween Haunt Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it has officially started. We are doing Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. Come visit the Monster Parade. I know I said that many times before in my videos, but yes, come visit the Monster Parade. Come to the houses, Lore of the Vampire, Cornstalkers, that is us, and come meet Charles the Scarecrow Killer over there, and he will be waiting for more victims in the cornfields of Cornstalkers. I'm waiting for you. So, yes. Alright, guys, that's basically going to be it for tonight. And remember, guys, stay spooky, stay scary. This is the terrors of Halloween, and I shall see you guys in the next spooky video. Bye-bye. And happy Halloween is officially October. Oh, yes. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's coming. The night is coming for all the monsters and ghouls to come out on Halloween, October 31st. So beware. Halloween is coming.